Liaisons Dangereuses. The Dance Party. The Fashion. Liam Howlett. Republica. More Republica 322 of 383. The greatest musical artists of the 90s 157 of 461. The best current pop groups / singers 124 of 160. The very best indie pop bands and artists. Help, she can't swim. The Whip. Bonde do roll. Thunderbirds are now. Stereo Total. Negativland. Lizzy, Mercier, Descloux. Eche. Arthur Russell. More Arthur Russell 56 of 100. The best musical artists from Iowa 39 of 419. The best experimental bands / artists 42 of 224. The best avant-garde bands / artists. Punish yourself. Tachibana. Gang of Four. More 94 of 389. The best pop bands of all time 108 of 221 bands / artists with only one great album. Blondie. More Blondie 60 of 1891. The greatest musical artists of all time 77 of 1728. The best rock bands of all time 173 of 265. Ranked the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. The Veronicas. More the Veronicas 15 of 100. The best sister bands and musical groups, ranked 70 of 204. The best power pop bands / artists 148 of 155. The best electronic body bands / artists. Too Many DJs. Hot Heat. More Hot Heat 177 of 559. The most hipster bands 149 of 232. The best Canadian rock bands 55 of 81. The best post-punk revival bands. Egotronic. Out of 2. You Say Party. Wolf Parade. More Wolf Parade 109 of 254. The best bands with animal names 307 of 543. The best indie bands and artists 167 of 232. The best Canadian rock bands. Whomadewho. Bang Bang Eche. Snog. More Snog 72 of 224. The best industrial bands 244 of 293. The greatest EDM artists of all time, 267 of 310. The best Australian bands, rank. Jesus Jones. More Jesus Jones, 247 of 1020. The worst bands and musicians of all time, 149 of 194. The best modern rock bands/artists, 260 of 305. The best electronic bands and artists. Test Icicles. More Test Icicles, 9 of 14. The best bands named after genitalia, 2 of 18. The best new rave bands/artists. Tulips. Radio 4. B-52s. Or the B-52s, the best the B-52s songs, the best B-52s albums of all time, 44 of 363 musicians who belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My Life with the Thrill Kill Kult. Mindless Self-Indulgence. Bravery. A Certain Ratio. Datarock. Youves. Infected Mushroom. More Infected Mushroom, the best Infected Mushroom songs, 1578 of 1891. The greatest musical artists of all time, 366 of 383. The greatest musical artists of the 90s. Justice. More Justice, 123 of 330. The best DJ in the world right now, 528 of 559. The most hipster bands, 19 of 51. The best EDM duos of all time. Head Automatica. Moving Units. Boys No Eyes. Or 28 of 38. The best boy bands, Wink, 54 of 213. The best house music DJ, 157 of 280. The best DJ of 2020, ranked. Bush Tetras. MSTRKRFT. More MSTRKRFT, 246 of 293. The greatest EDM artists of all time, 161 of 213. The best house music DJ. Liars. The Automatic. The Gossip. More The Gossip, 79 of 102. The best musical artists from Washington, 42 of 101. The best musical artists from Arkansas. Does it offend you yet? Franz Ferdinand. More Franz Ferdinand, the best Franz Ferdinand songs, the best Franz Ferdinand albums of all time, 750 of 1728. The best rock bands of all time. CSS. La Tiger. Morla Tiger 3440 The best bands named after desert animals 173 of 543. The best indie bands and artists 67 of 81. The best post-punk revival bands. Rat-a-tat. Digitalism. Or Digitalism 78 of 330. The best DJ in the world right now 254 of 305. The best electronic bands and artists 19 of 178. The best electro house artists. Generation X. Late of the Pier. The Juan MacLean. Two-Door Cinema Club. Claxons. The Ting Tings. More The Ting Tings, the best The Ting Tings albums, ranked 147 of 151. The greatest chick rock bands ever 44 of 99. The best musical duos. MGMT. Peaches. More Peaches 433 of 602. The best female vocalists ever 109 of 233. The greatest women rappers of all time 324 of 541. The greatest live bands of all time. Yes. More Yes, the best Yes albums of all time 147 of 389. The best pop bands of all time 77 of 110. The best musical trios of all time. Laissez-me faire. The Prodigy. More The Prodigy, the best Prodigy albums of all time 700 of 1891. The greatest musical artists of all time 118 of 123. The best hip-hop groups of all time. Death from Above 1979. More Death from Above 1979, 742 of 1020. The worst bands and musicians of all time 100 of 232. The best Canadian rock bands 23 of 58. The best rock duos of all time. Rapture. More Rapture 208 of 559. Most hipster bands 179 of 194. The best modern rock bands / artists 22 of 77. The best art punk bands. LCD Soundsystem. More LCD Soundsystem, the best LCD Soundsystem songs of all time, the best LCD Soundsystem albums, ranked.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.